Sacude el acordeón, compadre. ¡Échale, Joey! Así se sacude el acordeón, compadre.
Moss, man. We're back on the Nabisco Radio Talkshow.com. Glad to be back with you guys this evening. It is a hump day, right? Hump Day Wednesday. Man, I'm glad to be back with you guys on the airways, man. We got Serene Everly in La Casa, man. We got a lot of people checking in to the Nabisco Radio Talkshow.com. Ladies and gentlemen, man, if you want to be a part of our show, if you want to get interviewed on our show, give us a call, man, at 575-910-0015. Don't forget, man, we got a live interview, I believe, on Monday, man, with the Air Race show host, man, the guy who hosts his air races here in Roswell, New Mexico, man. We got a live interview right here on a beautiful Monday, man. And then I think I got Gladys Ruiz, man, on Tuesday. If she just get it, man. Hopefully she's able to come on Tuesday. And then I got a talented artist, man, coming in on Wednesday, man, of next week. Tony V, man, is going to be in our studios. And let me welcome in. I try to welcome in everybody, man. Just want to bring in everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. And yeah, we got a special talent tonight, man. We had talent last night, man. We had the beautiful Juliana Vasquez out of San Diego, California. We had her on our podcast last night, man. What an awesome vocalist as well. We're trying to get people to tag, share, man. Give us a like, sharing out there for you guys, because we are New Mexico Radio Talkshow.com, right? And we got a lot of talent every single week, man. God bless you guys, man. God bless to everybody out there, right? It is Hump Day. I hope it's Hump Day, right? I just got done getting some dinner. Mexican restaurant tonight, man, was on the bucket list, and had a nice enchilada for you guys, man. Let me see if I can bring in my lovely host. What's going on, Maria Linda Mabry? What's going on, Maria Linda out there, San Antonio?
Hello, can you hear me? I'm having technical issues. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my camera here because I'm on my phone. So give me a minute. Let me see if I can figure this out. Usually I don't have issues, but for some reason today is not a good day.
Oh
If it
my
kicked me out,
goodness. Oh, it's already going to kick her out already, man. No, we're welcoming in a lot of guests here, man. So welcome aboard. We're live on Facebook, live on TikTok, and we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Roku TV. What's going on, Maria Linda? Can you hear me out there, Maria Linda?
there, now I can. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, I can hear you. I can see you. Finally, I don't know what was up with my phone. How's it
Um,
going? It's been a while that I've been on here. Hello, everybody.
yeah, it's been about a month, Maria Linda. Where in the heck have you been, girlfriend?
Yes, usually I'm here every week, every Wednesday, but now, as a lot of you know, I started law school and then I'm teaching full time. I'm a Spanish teacher at a high school now, so it's different. So I told Hen Dog, at least I'm going to try to make it once a month, but I'm so glad that you invited me. I missed being on here. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. Hey, look, Maria Linda, I know you didn't get to see this, but check this out. We got one of these little trophies. This is dedicated to all our fans, all the artists that show us love out there. Thank you to the
Yay, love it.
annual Tejano Country Music Awards. Mr. Jesse Torres, on the second annual, doing his big things out there in Texas. But thanks to the fans, thanks to the artists that casting their votes, because without their votes, we wouldn't be able to have that amazing little well, it's not little,
Yes. Thank you to everyone who voted for our show. Like Hendok just mentioned, the artists are what make it all possible. Everyone who comes on to the show and tells us their story. Of course, all the wonderful hosts that contribute to this show. We have ladies and gentlemen from all walks of life who contribute. They share their cultura, they share their culture with us. Hendog, who was the visionary who started this podcast, and your dad as well, who has a big history in the music industry as well. Your mom and your grandma. As a feminist, I can't forget the ladies that make it happen. So
right?
shout out to your mom and your grandma. And also, like, yeah, everyone who voted and everyone who watches the show. Thank you so much. Y'all's vote made a huge difference.
Of course, no, and that's what it's all about, man. Everybody asks me, like, man, what does it feel like to win one of those things? And I said, well, first and foremost, it's not, you know, it's not one of those things, right? To me, it's dedicated to all the fans, all the artists that give us their time, because these artists don't have to do that for our show, but they give us 45 minutes, they give us 10 minutes, they give us an hour. Sometimes they even give us 2 hours. Sometimes they give us 3 hours, or sometimes they give us 10 minutes.
Yes.
And for them to do that means a lot to us because they could be in the studio, or they could be with their family, they could be doing other things, but they choose to be right here on the Mexico Radio Talk Show. So yes,
Yes. I remember when we had Loca Pasión. We were on here for like 3 hours back in January. That was an amazing interview with all the members from, well, three of the members from Loca Pasión who were kind enough to join us. Joey, Luis, and Danny Basan. So thank you so much. I remember that interview. Back to what you were saying about the 3 hours. They were with us about 3 hours and it didn't even feel like it. We were chatting all night.
exactly, man. We got a special guest tonight. This guy is from all over, man. This guy's doing big things. I want to welcome in a good friend of mine, Mr. Joe Leal. What's going on, Joe?
How we doing there, Henry?
Hey, man.
How we doing? How we doing? Enjoying the
Hello.
weather. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. Leal. How are you?
I'm doing good. ¿Y te llamas Maria Linda?
Yes, Maria Linda Mabry. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maria Linda. It's over here. It's nice and cool right now here in the Chicagoland area. So,
Awesome. I love
the,
when you're in
the
Chicago. I love the whole vibe. You have the whole vibe, the Chicago vibe.
I try to all the time. This is my little, ¿cómo se dice? My little logo. So, what's the weather like up there in New Mexico?
New Mexico, man, it's a little cool, man. I don't know, man. I went to we got you on right before the showtime, right? And so I was like, you know what? Well, Joe's gonna do his thing. He's gonna go put his makeup on, and he's gonna go put his coat on and stuff like that. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take a little break too, man. I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick, man. So I went to step outside, man. I said, "A la máquina." I guess I better put my coat on.
It's getting nice here in San Antonio too. I'm in San Antonio, and the weather's getting really, really beautiful.
Oh, really? Well, that's a good thing. I have intentions of moving out there to San Antonio soon. So
Amazing. That's awesome. I'm from Laredo, and I remember the last guest I interviewed with you, Hen Dog, was Mecha Trejo, great singer. She's from Laredo, Texas too. And now we get to interview somebody from Chicago. Tell us a little bit about your journey in the music industry.
in the music industry, well, it's been a short one. Well, everything starts from the bottom. So I started off as a roadie a long time ago and got to meet the right people. So I started actually singing like about, I don't know, about 2006, 2007. And then from there, everything just started getting better and better. So now I got my own recordings. I got original music. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be releasing another one within a week or so. It's going to be another original. So I'm doing pretty good with the music. I got some good people behind me.
I love that. Congratulations. It's not easy, like King Dog always says, to create your own music and then put it out there. And we always say that we love interviewing different artists because we like to hear your perspective, like who inspired you? Like what was your main inspiration to be a singer and songwriter?
Well, a lot of people. It all started when I started off as a roadie. It always started off with my brother. My brother was a singer of a few bands, and mainly I was just a dancer at the time. I just liked to dance. But once I started to meet these people that were from Texas, I met a lot of great people. I enjoyed singing with them. Well, we partied at the after parties. So one time at one of the events, one of the musicians had a song. He says, "Joe, I think the song is going to fit you." So I took it and I held it and I finally recorded it. That was my first my first professional recording, which I did as a duet with Oscar G. So that came out pretty good. It hit the charts, and I've been pretty blessed. Pretty much all my songs that I've released have been hitting the charts, and they're all original.
That's amazing because it's not easy to be a songwriter and to have the music be well received because sometimes it's very personal. It's more like poetry, so it might be something that you hold dear, but it might not be something that maybe the audience is captivated by. But I think that there's always that balance with artists such as yourself, that maybe you make it personal, but it also hits like with the public. So that's very rare
Right.
that you've had that success. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. But when I said original, okay, what I meant by that is, well, two of the songs that are on one song on the first CD I wrote, which is called, no, as a matter of fact, it's on the second CD. The first CD was their original songs that never been played before, but they were written by like Joe Reveles and Victor Nash. So those are original songs that were written by them, which I did. I was the first recording singing artist. But on this coming up CD, I got como Cuando Estás Conmigo y Fue un Sueño, which is co-written with me with a young lady. Her name is Mercedes Rene, and she's an awesome songwriter. So I'm just a co-writer for right now. Another gentleman that has helped me out with lyrics has been Jesse Villarreal. I don't know if anybody's heard of him, but he's a pretty
Yes, I've
well-known
heard his
person.
music. He writes beautifully. He writes really good songs.
Yeah, well, you know how you do when you write songs and you put the wrong word here or the wrong word there? Well, he's the one that corrected one of my songs. Well, actually, both of the songs.
Yeah.
But all the production is done by Victor Nash. He's the guitar player for Grupo Aviso. I don't know. Have you heard of him?
Yes, yes. Great group.
Yeah. So he's the one that does my production, and he's just an awesome guy. He plays everything. He plays everything.
That's amazing.
So
Do you have any performances that are coming up for you, or anywhere that people can go see you perform?
Not at this present time. Right now, I'm focusing on my music. The band that I'm going to be with is out of Houston and San Antonio. So once I'm out there, that's where it's gonna all be blending in. I mean, I have openings there at I forgot the name of the casino, the one there in Eagle Pass, Chicapoo or something.
Kickapoo.
Kickapoo.
Yeah.
Okay, I got openings there with the Beer Depot. They're in Houston. I can't think of the name of the places, but there's some places out there that have offered me performances there to perform there. But it's just a matter of time. I got some issues that I got to take care in Chicago before I go out there. So everything will work out. That's all a matter of time. But I don't want to be forgotten. So I'm going to continue to write out the music and perform them. You know. So I don't know if you heard any of my music lately, but I know Henry's going to play a couple of songs for you.
Yes, I was just gonna ask you, Hendog, play something by Joe Leal, and maybe we always have our fans and followers that watch the podcast that always put the artist on the spot, and they want you to sing something. But if you don't want to sing something a cappella, that's fine. It's up to you. If you just want to present your song, and we can listen to it.
Well, I think that I mean, I could sing it, but I mean, if it's gonna be the same song, they'll probably enjoy it better with the music behind it.
Right.
So what do you think, Henry?
No, I got you guys, man. We got a few shout outs in the house. I want to give a couple of shout outs real quick, man. We got David Vela, which is our number one follower to the New Mexico Radio Talkshow.com.
Hi, David Vela.
Everly, who's our newest member, man. She's only 13 years old, and she's one of our very own co-hosts, but she's at practice right now. We also got the beautiful Irene Mendoza tuning in all the way from Glendale, Arizona. We also got
Irene
tuning in from Houston, Texas. We got something by Joe Leal. It goes a little bit of something like this. Hope you guys enjoy the show, and it goes like this, guys. Sit back and relax. It goes like this.
Y yo la miro y me alegra el corazón, porque todavía siento su calor. Por ahí va la chaparrita de mi amor, caminando por ahí. Y yo la miro y me alegra el corazón, porque todavía siento su calor. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, la consentida. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, chaparrita de mi vida. Ay, chiquita, chiquitita, tú serás la consentida. Ay, chaparra, I like it. Ah, yeah. Por ahí va la chaparrita de mi amor, caminando, caminando por ahí. Y yo la miro y me alegra el corazón, porque todavía siento su calor. Por ahí va la chaparrita de mi amor, caminando, caminando por ahí. Y yo la miro y me alegra el corazón, porque todavía siento su calor. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, chaparrita de mi vida. Ay, chiquita, chiquitita, tú serás la consentida. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, chaparrita de mi vida. Ay, chiquita, chiquitita, tú serás la consentida. Ay, chaparrita, you know you got this, girl. Órale, brother, hit that guitar string, big dog. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, chaparrita de mi vida. Ay, chiquita, chiquitita, tú serás la consentida. Ay, chaparra, chaparrita, chaparrita de mi vida. Ay, chiquita, chiquitita, tú serás la consentida. Yeah, chaparrita, you know I like it.
Or nomás, ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of Joe Leal. Chaparrita.
That was a beautiful
Chaparrita.
song. Beautiful song. Very happy vibe. I loved it.
Thank you, thank you. And what about yourself? Do you sing, play, or what do you do?
Yes. As a matter of fact, well, I'm in law school right now, and I'm a teacher. I'm a Spanish teacher, and I'm in law school. But yes, I also sing. That's my passion. That's my hobby, I guess you could say it. But I've always sang mariachi, boleros. I was in the high school mariachi when I was in high school. My grandfather was a trio musician, so I do enjoy singing and songwriting as well. That's how I met
Congrats.
Hendon. He interviewed me one time because I wrote a song for my grandparents and I released it. But I'm just a project-based artist. I don't really perform anywhere. I want to start eventually again. But that's how I met Hendon. He interviewed me as an independent artist, and then he invited me to be one of the co-hosts.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, Hen Dog gets to meet everybody. So
Yes, I told Hendon he's like the social butterfly. He knows everybody.
yeah, I was gonna tell you that when you mentioned Laredo, I got family in Laredo. Actually, my dad is from Laredo, and my mom's from San Antonio. So
I love that.
I got family in both areas, and I have a brother that's living there in San Antonio now. So
Amazing. Yes, my mom's from Laredo and my dad's from Houston. And then now I live in San Antonio. So I always feel like I'm from three places. I'm from Laredo, San Antonio, and Houston.
well, we're gonna have to meet one day.
Yes. And I don't know if I have you on my friends list, but I'll definitely request you so we can be in touch.
Sounds great. Sounds great. So
So Joe Leal, there's a lot of talented artists out there, right? From male artists to female artists in this industry, right? And I always like to ask this question, man, because there's so much talent, man. There's so much talent. Is there any collaborations you like to do? Some collaborations with any artists out there, male or female, that that are upcoming or people that are in the legendary field? Is anybody that you'd like to do a collaboration with?
As you know, man, there's so many. I mean, are you talking about living or deceased? Because one of my favorites was always like Jimmy Edwards, Jay Serrata. Jay Serrata was like a brother of mine. We always used to hang out. Um, for right now, as a male vocal, okay, I already did one with Oscar G. Doing one with Jay Perez would be good. He's a guy that I would like to do a collaboration with. Female, there's Helen. I mean, I think it's Helen Belen or Belen, something like that. But I know she's my Facebook friend, but she's a mariachi singer as well.
Oh,
She's got a
Belen Ruby. Belen Ruby.
there you
Or
go.
Ruby Belen. Yeah, she sings really good. She's one of my Facebook
Yes.
friends too.
Yeah, we've talked and we've thought about doing a song together, and it's all a matter of time. I'm not rushing anything. But then I have Rebecca Valadez. I like the way she also sings.
Yeah, she
So I
sings really
would.
good too.
Yeah, there's what Gabriela Martinez, a young girl. She sings good, and who knows? Maybe I'll do one with you.
Yes, Gabriela Martinez. Oh, of course, anytime. I don't know if I told you, dog, but I was telling one of my musician friends. I got invited to sing at the national what is it, the Hispanic Heritage Month fashion show that we're gonna have at my high school, and I was like, I'm gonna sing just a mariachi song that I know, because since I was one of the mariachi singers, we always would sing Si Nos Dejan. So that's a song I don't have to practice, and I'm like, if I'm gonna sing representing Mexico, because it's gonna be a fashion show and they're gonna be representing all the countries, I'm like, I need to do Si Nos Dejan because that's a bolero ranchero. And so since
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's very
proudly half
like
Mexican, yeah, I'm probably half
that
Mexican, so I love boleros, rancheros.
that's crazy because I was thinking about doing that song into a bolero.
Yes,
Because
it's a beautiful
that's
song.
the song by Jose Alfredo Jimenez, right?
Yes, yes.
Que si nos dejan, nos vamos a vivir a un mundo nuevo. Si
Yes,
nos
I love
dejan,
it.
yeah, it's a great
I
song.
love that song. It's a beautiful song. It's amazing. I love it. And that song can actually be sung in any genre. I know Luis Miguel did it in his
Yeah,
style. It can be a bolero, it can be ranchera. It's just a very well written song.
very well, very well. And it's been, I think somebody just did it in a ranchera. I can't remember.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the group, but somebody did it in a ranchera already.
Yes,
So
just a beautiful song, and I think it fits a lot. Like everyone's voice, everyone can make it their own.
yeah, yeah, but I've never heard it as a duet, so that's something to focus on.
Yes, maybe we can do that. See, we're manifesting it. He said, Dios quiere, like we can get to do that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Que no se enoje Belén.
Look right here,
Or Helen
Joe.
Belén.
Oh,
¿Cómo se llama Belén?
we can do a duet with her too.
We got a comment in the house, man. Saludos, amigo, Joe Leal, and everyone. Cali Freestyle Cartel in the building. Mr. George Vincent, man, with an awesome interview last night. George, he had a live interview last night with Chrissy E, man, and Jonathan Damas.
Oh, hi, Chrissy.
Artist last night, man, on the show. On his show, man, the Freestyle Cartel show. Be sure to check out that show, man. We got Shirley Garza all the way from Houston, Texas. We got Arin Mendoza.
How we doing, Shirley? She's a good friend, the out of Houston.
Hi, Shirley. Thank you for watching.
We also got Danny and Aman. Yola all the way to the season de Corpus Christi, Texas.
Hi, Danny Noyola. He's a great singer too. I've heard his new song. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Muévele. I like his song Muévele. That's a good song, and he's got a nice bolero too. Keep on going there, Danny. Me gusta tu
Yes.
música.
Yes, his bolero's
Tiene-
amazing.
Yeah, tiene una voz romántica.
Yes, he's like a crooner. Like he reminds me of the old fashioned singers, and he's just very elegant, like in his voice. Very, very nice.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I wanna. There's a lot of people that I'd like to meet, and he's one of them. And I do also have family in Corpus, so that's where he's from. So
Yes.
I'll probably let him know when I'm out there.
Your voices, you have such a beautiful voice too, Joe, that your voice with Danny's would sound amazing on a duet too.
You know what? I never thought about it, but yeah, I would love to do something with him. That would be great. That would be great. I don't know. I don't know if you got the song "Mi único cariño" by any chance, Henry.
What's that, Joe?
By any chance, do you have my song called "Mi único cariño"?
Let's see what I got over here up my sleeve, man. I got all kinds of stuff up my sleeve.
If you do, I would like for Marilina to hear it.
Mi único cariño. So that is a song that you just released recently, or?
No, that song is on my first CD under New Beginnings. That's a cover copy. It was a song back from the 70s, and I rearranged it and redid
Oh,
it.
nice. Interesting. I would love to hear it.
Well,
If not, I have the name and I will hear it.
oh
Eventually.
my gosh, man. No, now I'm about to jam it out for you guys right here, man. It is called Mi Único Cariño by John Leal. Man, we got John Leal all the way to the city of Chi-Town, right? Where's Chi-Town now? That's Chicago, guys. Chicago.
Yes, sir.
He's
We all
bringing
try to
the
be a little
Chicago
we all try
flair.
to be a little gangster.
You're bringing the Chicago flair to the New Mexico talk show.
When you guys look at
Little
like
cowboy,
this,
little gangster hands. There you go.
Preciosa, linda, hermosa eres tú, de todas las mujeres. Bien sabes que eres tú a quien escogí, de todas lo más tú eres. Yo nunca imaginé que Dios me diera cariño como el tuyo. Si Dios te recogiera antes que a mí, se cerraría mi mundo. Sin ti no pudiera seguir viviendo. Te seguiré queriendo. Y nunca, nunca dejes de quererme, porque sin ti me muero. Y nunca, nunca dejes de adorarme, porque sin ti me muero. Sin ti no pudiera seguir viviendo. Y amor, te llevo aquí muy dentro. Tú eres mi único cariño, te seguiré queriendo. Tú eres mi único cariño, te seguiré queriendo.
what am I, man? This has been a Joe
Ooh,
Leal, man.
what a beautiful song. That sounded so good. That was a beautiful
Thank you,
song,
thank you.
Joe.
Yeah, that I love the lyrics to it. It has a lot of meaning to it. A lot of meaning to it.
Yeah.
Es una canción buena para un casamiento, una anniversary, or just Valentine's Day.
Yes, very romantic for all the couples out there. Like you said, anniversaries. I could see like a couple that's been married for a long time dancing to that song. That's one of my favorite memories. I used to be a singer with a cover band in Laredo, and they were the house band of the Holiday Inn. So I was known for singing boleros, and a lot of the older couples, I was like 16, 17 singing boleros, and a lot of the older couples that were in their 70s or 80s, they would love dancing to like Solamente una vez, and those are like my favorite
Wow.
memories of singing, like being able to provide those moments for them.
Cool. Yeah, solamente una vez. Yeah, that's a beautiful song. That's a
Yes,
beautiful song.
yes.
So
Nunca
let me hear
pasa
you
de
sing a
moda.
little bit. Let me hear you sing a little bit.
They're putting me on the spot. Should I sing, Henry? Let me see if I remember solamente una vez. Solamente una vez amé en la vida. Solamente una vez y nada más. That's a little piece.
Oh, that's great. All we gotta do now is dance.
Right? Yes, I love that song. That's a beautiful bolero.
Yeah, está bien bonita. Está bien bonita.
What about you, Joe? Sing us a little piece of one of your songs, man.
What you got them all there on the recordings, but this
Sing
one
Si
is
Nos Dejan. You sounded so good singing Si Nos Dejan. Si nos dejan,
no,
nos
I don't know.
vamos a querer
I,
toda la vida.
I would love to, but I don't know all the lyrics to
Oh,
it.
the
But
lyric. Okay, sing one that you feel comfortable singing.
well, I'll sing the one that took me to the what do you call it, to the Tejano Mundial Awards.
Oh yeah.
The song that took me there is Enamorado Estoy de Ti, and it goes something like this. Dice, en mi mente siempre llevo los recuerdos del amor que compartimos los dos. And, como dice, the other one is called Si Tú Me Quisieras. That's another original. It goes, si tú me quisieras, quisiera un lugar donde día tras día yo te iba a besar. Si tú me quisieras, te daría mis besos, pues ando sufriendo y creo que es por eso. Si tú me quisieras, te daría mis besos, pues ando sufriendo y creo que es por eso. So,
Yay, good job. I love this song.
A lot of these songs repeat the same lyrics. So I didn't want to go over and over them. Pero ahí las tiene Henry. So whenever you want to play them, you could play the latest one that I did, which was Cuando Estás Conmigo. That was one of the last songs I wrote. That was right before Chaparrita. So
Awesome.
do you have that one,
Thank you so
Henry?
much. Thank you for sharing your talent with us, and thank you for singing for us. We always appreciate when our guests sing. And thank you, David Vela. He was saying hello to all of us. He was saying
Hey,
hello,
how's it
Mariana.
going, David?
So
David
shout out
Vela
to
is-
David.
Yeah, David Vela. He's a football player, right? He was a football player.
Yes, yes,
got
and
it
an
right.
actor, a Hollywood actor too.
Wow.
Thank you
Yeah,
for watching, David.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Another good one by Leal Interview. Cuando estás conmigo, right here on the Deepest Radio Taco.com.
Cuando estás conmigo, siento tu cariño.
That's right, man. It's your picture. Give it para Leal, man. Cuando estás conmigo, right here. Deepest Radio Taco.com, broadcasting live from your center. We got the live artists right here, all the way from the city of Chicago. Zule.
Me siento contento cuando estás conmigo, cuando estás conmigo.
Miles, Jordan Francis, travel in the house, and it's thank you, Jordan.
Corazón, por eso cuando me amas locamente, me rindo a tus caricias de pasión. Tu sonrisa bella puede iluminar mil estrellas si se llegan a
Jordan Miles, man, get the beautiful Bianca Flores from La Garza. Bienvenidos a todos. En el Metro Radio
estás conmigo. Ay, preciosa, you know I love you.
Don't forget, man, if you want to live interviews right here, get the Korean Talk Show, man, one winning podcast. At the second annual Talent Country Music Awards brought to you by Jesse Pettis. Keep it locked in. We're the party station. This KoreanTalkShow.com.
Un amor que nunca he sentido en mi corazón. Por eso cuando me amas locamente, me rindo a tus caricias de pasión. Tu sonrisa bella puede iluminar mil estrellas si se llegan a apagar. Soy el hombre más feliz de todo el mundo cuando estás conmigo. Soy el hombre más feliz de todo el mundo cuando estás conmigo.
No Miles, I like that jam right there, man, by Joe Leal.
Beautiful song. Great job.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's a beautiful song. Great job.
No, thank you. Thank you. Yep. What the, at the beginning, when you that first question that you asked me, I did get involved with a lot of good singers like Oscar G. I was fortunate enough to get up on stage with Ruben Ramos and Jesse Serrata. I was able to get up to sing on stage with Aviso, with Chris Quiroga, and that was some great learning experience because I had never been on stage when I got up on stage with them before. So getting up there and just doing it, como se dice, out of the blue, yeah, my legs were shaking a little bit. So, but it felt good. It felt good. Then now I don't want to get off now.
I love it, and I've met Ruben Ramos. He's such a wonderful artist, so down to earth. I love when he sings Un Día a la Vez. Me and my husband and I got to hear him perform that song, and my husband and I took a picture with him. And I know you mentioned Aviso. Was that the group that Jay Perez used to sing with? Or is he connected to Aviso? Because I know Jay Perez used to sing in a band before, because Jay Perez is one of my favorite singers, but I don't know if I'm confusing it with another.
As far as I know, Jay Perez started off with David Lee Garza. But Aviso was just there at the Vegas convention or whatever you call it. They were just in Vegas, and they backed up Jay Perez for a couple of his songs from Jimmy Edwards.
Okay, maybe that's why I was getting confused. I know they've performed together, but yeah, that's a really good group too.
Yeah, Aviso backs him up a lot, depending where he's playing at.
That's a great group, and Jay Perez has a beautiful voice. I've met him too, and his wife. We've had one of his backup singers on the show, Aisha Aparicio, also a very talented singer.
Yeah, she's a good friend. I've been at her house with her husband, Max.
The one that
introduced me was I'm friends with Ram and with Oscar G, so that's how I got to meet her. It was great.
Yeah, so I got to meet her.
I've been fortunate enough to meet some good people, very good people, and now I expect to meet a lot more. Like I already met Henry, but Henry right now is in his own world.
Henry a la máquina, the aliens took you in Roswell.
A la máquina. ¿Cómo llegó el alien? Pues en máquina.
That's his trademark saying. I tell Hen Dog that when he says a la máquina, and people are like, "What's the translation to that?" And Henry would tell him, "Right, Henry, it means to the machine." And so I said, "Well, if it's a machine, it has to be a time machine. It can't be anything else." Like, I love
You know
time
he
travel.
doesn't. You know he doesn't want to say a la máquina. Quiere decir a la madre.
We still have to make the shirts, right, Henry? We're waiting on the a la máquina shirts. All the
Yeah,
co-hosts are gonna
I'm
sign
looking at
them,
that
and
for you guys,
yeah.
man. Working on a lot of different
That's
things, man. No, just no, you just gotta be professional, Joey. Yeah, I mean, of course, we all want to say those other things, right? But you got to come up with your own little wordy, man. When you're on the show, just got to come up with something. And I was just like, well, we're on the show one night, man, and I was just like, well, what am I gonna say next, right? So I'm over there talking and jibber jabbering, and then I said, you know what, a la máquina, and then it just took from there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just like, who was it? Like Jesse Serrata, and I'm not trying to copy him, but I came up with my own phrase. My own phrase was "ay preciosa." I go "ay preciosa," and he used to go, "Oh, baby." Well, that's a difference. Only, what I like to do. But as you hear my songs, and some of my songs like Chaparrita, I said, "Oh, baby, you got this." I try to put in a little something of my own. You know. So, baby,
I love
I
that
love.
because everyone has to have their catchphrase, and that's how people remember it, and it just makes it fun, like having a catchphrase.
Yeah, yeah, so true. ¿Qué estás tomando, mujer?
Diet Coke, Diet Coke,
What-
caffeine free. I don't drink caffeine, but I love Diet Coke. Hen Dog knows. Oh, and speaking of that, Hen Dog, right? My famous questions that I always ask all the guests. So if you were to go to a gas station, Joe, what is your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and your favorite candy?
Huh. My favorite candy is a Snickers. My pop would be a root beer. And what was the other one?
Snack, like chips or any type of chips that you like.
It would have to be the ¿cómo se llama? The red hot Fritos or Cheetos.
Oh, the red hot, the flaming hots, the flaming hot
Flaming Hots. There
Cheetos.
you go. That's it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I love Snickers.
Why do you ask that question though?
I asked that question just so we can get to know the artist on a more personal level, and also because if there's any fans or anybody out there listening to you, if they go to one of your shows and they can take you a snack, and then you know that they heard it here.
No. In that case, you should ask me what I like for dinner.
So they can take you a gift card, a Chick-fil-A gift card.
No, I like homemade dinners.
You heard it
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
ladies. He likes homemade food, so. But if anybody shows up, they have to take your Snickers, the Flaming Hot, and what was your drink? Root beer. Root beer. That's
Root beer.
my daughter's favorite drink too.
Como dice Henry, a la máquina.
A la máquina.
Yeah.
No, I love Maria Linda on the show because I mean, sometimes I forget to ask the question because that's her question right at the end of the show, and
Mhm.
we
And I'll admit, no offense to you, Henry, but she's a lot nicer to look at.
Oh, thank you. A la
A
máquina.
la máquina.
Hey, man. No, but normally I like to ask that question too, since we haven't had her on the show. Sometimes I forget, and I'll be like, "Dang it, man! I forgot to ask the question at the end of the show, man." And I need to write it on the top of my computer or something. What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite?
Well,
snack?
tell me. What do you want to know, Henry? What do you want to know?
No, I mean, my thing is, man, how did you, get the music to Chicago, man? Is there Tejano in Chicago? I mean, I never been to Chicago.
Oh yeah, there was Tejano. I mean, Tejano was booming here in Chicago at one time, but that was a long time ago. Little by little, it started dying, and it seemed like everybody started moving towards Texas. But I mean, there's still Tejano. It's just not as much as before. You still get a lot of Tejano, like towards Wisconsin, and that's the west side. On the east side, you got Ohio and you got Michigan. So they just had a fest out there I think it was last week or the week before, they had a nice Tejano Conjunto Fest, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good, but it's just a distance. It takes a 3 hours, 4 hours to get there. But yeah, we it's all right over here. There's a lot of Tejano DJ. It's good, but not the same. But that's what we deal with here in Chicago. But like I said, back in the day, it was run by Los Unigas, and at that time, everybody was coming over here. I mean, literally everybody. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday dances here, but I know San Antonio has them during the week, so that ain't no big thing for you guys. And that's the part I like about San Antonio is there's always something happening in San Antonio. You
Yes,
got the
there's
beer
always a
depot.
party here. There's always a party here in
You
San
got the
Antonio. There's always music somewhere.
right, and it's my kind of music. It's Tejano music, and that's what I enjoy. I mean, unless it's a concerts I like to go see like Earth, Wind, and Fire, Chicago. Uh,
Exactly.
I like stuff like that. I remember when I used to go check out como chicas se llama Rick James and the Mary Jane Girls. You guys remember them, or is it before your time?
Probably before my time.
I'm like, I remember him, but not any of his songs. I'm 44, so I'm middle aged. I'm not too old or too young. I'm like in the middle, but I'm 44 and I do know who he is.
Okay, well, I'm not old and I'm staying young. And that's all
Hey,
I'm
good
saying.
answer. A la máquina. Good answer.
Yeah. You're as old as you feel. Your age is nothing but a number, right?
That's right.
Somebody
We can
call
be
me.
young at heart.
Somebody
We
call
can be
me.
young at heart.
I hear
Did
somebody
he hear
calling
us?
me.
Did we lose him?
There. Hello. I don't know what happened.
Oh, we
Okay.
hear you. You're
Yeah,
good.
somebody was calling in at the wrong time.
Oh, no
Thank you.
worries. We always have tech issues, right, Hen Dog? It's live,
So,
so what you
It's
see is what
probably
you get.
a bill collector, Joe. Probably a bill collector saying, "Hey, you didn't pay the bill."
yeah, what
I
now?
can't see the comments. Hen Dog. Do you have any
You
shout
said
outs?
you
I
got a
don't see
friend.
any.
Who, me? Do I
Oh,
have
no,
any
I was
shout outs
telling
or are
Hen
you
Dog. I
talking
don't know if you.
to Henry?
Hen Dog out because usually I can't see my comments for some reason. I'm sure I'll see them after the show, but there's people that leave comments like saying hello. So do you see any more, Hen Dog? Any more shout outs?
I see Daniel Yola says, "Ponle Joe." We got Shirley Garza saying, "Nunca Pensé" is a good song as well. And then we got David Vela. It says right here, it says Joe and Maria Linda maybe should collaborate on a song soon.
Oh yeah, I would love that. I would love that, Joe. But David, I'm gonna try to make that happen.
I don't know where. I guess when did he get lost? Our guest.
A la máquina. We were just talking about the time travel machine. Maybe the aliens.
Exactly, man. I don't know where Joe Leal went.
He might
Joe,
have technical difficulties because I know he mentioned he was having a call that was coming in, so maybe he will come back on the show. If not, I know we've had a very good interview with him thus far, an hour, and it's been very interesting talking to him about his journey in music, and it's interesting to have his perspective being from Chicago.
and you know that's what's cool about these podcasts, right, Maria Linda? Because I mean, look where you're at, right? You're all the way in San Antonio, and I mean, mind you, we would have to travel to you to bring you on the show to host the show and host an event, right? Well, with the click of a button, all I gotta do is say, or with the click of a button, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, Hen Dog, send me a link," and I'm on, right? Uh,
Yes, exactly.
and look where Joe Leal is at. He's in
All the way in Chicago. That's far.
like probably like 20, 30 hours from us. And
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, it's costly, for him to travel to New Mexico or to San Antonio for, an hour interview, an hour and a half, and then turn around and fly back same night or whatever, or even, or if he's got something going on, you know what I mean? um, we're 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 putting in it for him because technology, you know, uh, you got an AI chat, you got AI studies, and then you got AI for that, and then you got all streaming platforms that you do all this mess from, right?
Exactly.
Hold on, Marilina, give me just a second.
So Hen Dog will be right back. They both left me here, so hopefully they will be right back. If not, hello to everybody. I can't see your comments, but once this interview is over, I will be able to see the comments and I will reply to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Muchas gracias por sintonizarnos. Esperemos que se conecte Hen Dog de nuevo. There you are. I was telling everybody, I'm here alone, but hopefully
Can
Hen
you hear
Dog
me?
can come back and Joe, and yay, you guys are back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good, good. Because I was having problems with it before. I don't know what happened, but that phone call that I had, it disconnected me.
Oh, that's what I was
So
telling Hen Dog. Maybe it was the phone call, the person that was calling you.
yeah. So what did you guys do without me?
We were just saying that it's very interesting to get your perspective, being from Chicago, and we typically don't have guests that are from out of Texas. Like most of our guests tend to be from Texas, so it was interesting to have you on the show tonight and just to have your perspective, being from Chicago.
Well,
Well,
you know what? I just found out that Isabel Marie is from Chicago, but lives in San Antonio.
Yes, she's an amazing singer. She is from Chicago.
Yeah, she has a very beautiful voice. Yes.
Hmm.
Now, when you were asking me about doing a collaboration, she would be a nice young lady to sing with.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I know David was saying, Maria Linda Mabry and Joe Leal, you guys need to do something. I said, yes, let's manifest it. And hopefully we can make that happen when you visit us here in San Antonio.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt, without a
no,
doubt.
that's
There's a lot of people that I still got to see when I go there. There's a few interviews that I need to do also. It'd be nice if I go to New Mexico, but that's a little out of the way. So, but I would like to meet up there with Henry and meet up with Dina Madrid, and she turned out to be a good friend with me. So I would like to meet her too. Yes,
no,
yes,
that's what
indeed.
it's all about, man. Is showing the love on all ends, and when you went away, Joe, I don't know. I think you had a phone call coming through, and like I was just telling Maria Linda, it's very awesome that you get to do these interviews with all these guests, and you get to have a host because I mean, back in the days, you'd have to travel to do the interview. Like if I wanted Maria Linda to be the host of the show, right, of tonight's show, I'd have to travel to San Antonio, and then I would have to figure out like, okay, how we're going to get Joe Liotz in San Antonio. Like we got to pay for his flight, we got to pay for his meals or something like that to get him to San Antonio to come do the hour show or whatever, however long the show is, and then he's got to go back to Chicago unless he's doing a recording here in San Antonio or he's got
Oh,
some
ahí
friends.
me quedo contigo.
So, a la máquina.
A
No,
la máquina.
I love her.
but like I was telling Maria Linda, the technology with all this AI chat and audio, man, and the technology, just doing the interviews, man, because I have a lot of people that are reaching out to me, right, Joe, and they're like, "Hey, I could be on your podcast," or like when I reach out to them, I'm like, "Hey, I would like to bring you on to the next radio talk show." Like I reached out to a DJ from Odessa, Midland today, and he's like, "Man, I wouldn't have any time to come to your podcast because I work every day. Then I DJ at the nights at the bars and clubs here in Odessa, Midland." I said, "Well, here's what's cool about my podcast. All I gotta do is send you a link, and you can do the show from the state of the art of your home or wherever you're at, man. You can do the interview there, man." And he's like, "Oh, no kidding." I'm like, "Yeah, man, technology."
That's
Yeah, you
amazing.
know,
I love how you mentioned Odessa because that's my university. So go Midland, UTPB, UT Permian Basin.
yeah.
it's amazing, like you're saying, this technology. Um, there's a guy, I forget what was his name, or Ray Reina. I forget what part of Texas he's from, but he was practicing with the guys from Ohio. But it was all they were practicing. They all had their headphones on, and they were practicing right on Facebook. So it's funny how AI works because everybody's got to be plugged in different. You know what I'm saying? To be able to hear each other, the music and everything. That's crazy. And was it your show, Henry, that there was a young girl talking that she said that the music was recorded by with AI, but it wasn't the same?
Yes, that was last night's show. And look, buddy, Linda, you weren't tuned in yesterday. We did have an artist that was tuned in that we had on the podcast yesterday, and she was all the way from San Diego, California. So now we're getting people from all over the states, right? And that's what's cool about this podcast is it's growing every single week and every single day. And it doesn't matter if we're on all four nights of the week. We could take a month off and we can still generate numbers and generate the business on the podcast. That's just how our podcast is. But we had an artist last night that's all the way from San Diego, and she had a great little story, man, of how she got started on her journey. And she said, man, that she was hearing an AI recording, and it's just not the same. But that's the technology, Joe and Maria Linda. The AI is taking over. It's crazy, man, because you can just go to AI and you can type in whatever you want it to be and it'll bring up a logo. Like you can put in a map, like a computer mouse, and it'll bring up it'll have a mouse, but then it'll have your logo, your name around it or something like that, and it's all AI doing it for you. It's crazy. Versus
That's crazy, man. But
an actual
I don't. Personally, I don't know if I would approve of that because it's not you. Is that coming from my heart? It might sound better than what I can do, but if it's not coming from me, from what I can do, it wouldn't be the same. You know.
Exactly. I'm kind of with you on that. You kind of lose the authenticity and it's not as genuine, but hey, everyone has their opinion and some people like it, some people don't, but it's interesting how we're moving into AI. Like pretty soon, I start thinking in 100 years or 200 years, are we all going to be replaced? Like robots or different technology doing our jobs. So it's interesting to think about that.
Hey, heck yeah! I mean, it all started little by little. It all started with these what do you call it? Like with Ford plants, Chevy plants. They all started using robots. They started laying off people because they had the robots doing it. So don't
Exactly.
don't be so don't be surprised with what's going to happen in the future. It's like I don't know. I don't even know what this is going to be like. That movie, The Terminator. Back if everything's going to be done by robots. As a matter of fact, they're already advertising soldiers in China that are robots.
Yes, I
So
just pray to God that everything is used for good and that everything is used for positive things and not negative things.
muy cierto, for real.
Yeah,
no.
because I know that some surgeries are going to be assisted by robots, and maybe in that case it might be beneficial. But like you're saying, to have art now be coming from something that's robotic or not natural or not from the heart, it does lose that authenticity that's so
Right, because
beautiful about art.
now if you look at music wise, the way I look at it, if you do it with AI, you're gonna sing it the way they are making it for you. So you're not doing the song the way you want to do it because you're gonna deliver it a different way. So
Exactly.
it's not gonna be the way you want it.
Yes,
Even though it might sound good, but it's not you.
exactly. It loses that spark and that authentic aspect that makes you yourself, like your own trademark, like your own song.
Correct.
No, it
Muy cierto, dice.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So like yeah, going back to the interview last night, man, was kind of intense, man. I mean, it's kind of crazy, and I just had to say, it's making it really tough for all these graphic designers and all these guys that spend thousands and thousands of dollars on their equipment for recording studio, man. When you just got the click of a button of AI. mean, but my thing is, guys, is how long is AI going to be around? So when you cancel your contract with your producer, your sound engineer, at the label studios, and then AI comes and takes over, and you try to go back to that label, they're gonna be like, go back to your AI, right? Go back to your AI. So I don't know how long it's gonna last, but and we were traveling to San Antonio this past weekend, and we saw so many electric cars, man. I'm just like, man, what is this world coming to? An electric
Wow.
EV vehicles. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Joe, is there anything you would like to say to somebody that inspired you, or you want to thank somebody that helped you along your journey as an artist?
Well, along my journey, well, the first one that helped me out, or that got me a little bit out of my shyness, I guess you can say, was Chris Quirioga from Aviso. He put me up on stage. We had just met, and he asked me if I knew a song, and I said yes. He said, "Do you know the whole song?" I said, "Yeah." And before you knew it, he was calling me up to the stage.
And it was here in Illinois, and there was like about a good 1,500 people there. So when he called me up to stage, he had me sing the song. So I was very nervous, but I got the job done. So I give him credit for bringing me up. The one that helped me out also is Oscar G. When we did that duet together, his name is well known. So when we put it up to give it to the radio stations and all that, I'm sure it was his name that they decided to give it more airtime. So with that, it opened my doors, and now I'm just blessed that all my songs have been getting to the stations and have been hitting the charts. So I don't
That's
know.
amazing. Qué belleza.
Yeah,
I like to say qué belleza. How beautiful. Qué belleza la historia que nos contaste, and it's a beautiful story that you mentioned, and it's nice to be thankful to people that have helped us, and people that have opened doors for us. And I think that's just beautiful energy, and just like they helped you, you go on and you help other people, and it's just a chain that connects us all with music.
very true, very true. And I'd like to give a big shout out to a good friend of mine. Well, not a good friend of, well, she is a good friend of mine. She's beautiful. I only know her by Facebook. She's my co-writer. Her name is Mercedes Rene. She's you're going to be hearing our song within a couple of weeks, I hope. It's called Fue un sueño, and it's a nice little story behind it. So I think you're going to like it too. And I'll just sing you a little part. It says, sin conocerte me enamoré de ti, como si hubieras realizado de un sueño frente de mí. Fue un sueño tan real que nos perdimos tú y yo toda la noche. Estaremos juntos por el resto de nuestras vidas tan brillantes como las estrellas. Tu belleza me brota lágrimas de alegría, porque al fin he encontrado lo que he anhelado en mi vida. Eres tú el sueño de mi noche más bello. And then it goes into the chorus, but that's just a little teaser because that's coming out in a couple of weeks.
That's a beautiful song, and a shout out to Mercedes. Great job for both of you for writing that song, and thank you for sharing it with us. A sneak peek. We got the premiere here, so thank
Yes,
you.
you did. Yes, you did. A la máquina.
Hola máquina. That was a premiere.
I wasn't expecting that from Joe Leal. He's going to send me a bill in the business messenger here ahorita.
¿Qué dijo? You got to speak a little louder.
I said you're going to send me a bill in Messenger for singing this song on the air here.
That you're gonna send us a bill for showcasing the premiere here on our podcast.
A la máquina.
Hola
Hey,
máquina.
thanks for reminding me.
You just reminded him, hen dog.
Well, there you have it, man. You got Joe Leal all the way from the windy city of Chicago, man. He's here with us this evening, man. Joe Leal, an hour and 11 minutes right here with you on our show, man. And we finally got it here. We got the flyer out there. We got all the people listening in with us. I do want to say thank you to everybody that are tuning in, all our fans, new fans that we gained. And Joe, hopefully we gained you some new fans because that's the purpose of this podcast. Our fans are your fans are our fans, and that's how it all works. Sharing is caring, and supporting the cultura is where it's at. Big shout out to David Vela, Shirley Garza, Irene Mendoza, George Vincent from the Freestar Cartel. Also, big shout out to Cha Cha Baby, Let's Eat Pinup Doll. She's our host on Thursdays, man. Don't forget to tune in mañana. God bless you guys so much. Joe, Leal, anything else you would like to say to anybody before we head out? Managers,
I just want to. I just want to say. I just want to tell everybody thank you for tuning in. God bless everyone. Be safe out there because you never know what's out there. So always check your surrounding areas. So God bless everyone and nice meeting you, young lady.
Nice meeting you. Thank you. God bless you, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Yes,
No
sir.
problem at all. Thank you so
Joe,
much.
thank you. God bless, Joe. God bless you, sir. There you have it, Maria Linda, another one of the record books for the New Mexico Radio Talkshow.com. We got a lot of interviews coming up next week. We got a lot of great shows throughout the week as well. Glad to have Maria Linda back. I mean, she's been gone for about a month or so, stuff like that. She's doing big things up there
Yeah.
in San Antonio. So that's why she's been the MIA, listening in action. That's what that stands for. And we're glad to have her back to close it up with one of her favorite questions. Is always, what is your favorite drink, favorite snack, and favorite candy if you stop at the convenience store? So,
Yes. Qué
so
belleza, qué belleza. How beautiful. Thank you for having me back. I missed the show. And yes, I was out for a month. Usually I was here like every Wednesday. That's my day. Sometimes to coast with other beautiful young ladies like Delpha and all my beautiful friends on the show. But like I told Henry, I was really busy with law school, still busy with law school with my teaching. But every time I do have a Wednesday off, I will try to pop in here and say hi to everybody because I do love being on the show and I love interviewing and hearing everyone's stories.
and Marilynda doesn't just only speak English. You heard her tonight; she speaks Spanish. So, anybody out there that wants an interview, if you're from Mexico or you can't speak English, we got Maria Linda who speaks Spanish as well too. So maybe she can come up.
Yes, yes. Si hablan español, no tengan miedo de venir al programa. Yo les puedo traducir. I can translate for you. So, yes. Thank you, Hendog, for mentioning that. I am bilingual, soy bilingüe, así que les puedo traducir. We do have a lot of people that follow us from Mexico. I have received a lot of messages, and we do have followers that listen to us from Mexico. So, thank you for mentioning that, Hendog.
No, of course, no, of course. I do want to say thank you to all the fans out there, listeners out there. Go Cowboys! No, just kidding. Go. If you're football fans, man, good luck to all your football teams out there, man. I'm a Cowboy fan, and if you're a baseball fan, well, I got a lot of baseball teams, but if you like baseball, if you're ready for the NBA to start, man, be on the lookout. All right. Um, we got our sports podcast coming back on Thursday nights, man. So be on the lookout for that. We got a new podcast coming out again too. We got a lot of things going on with the Mexico Radio Talk Show. So if you need a manager, promoter, booking agent, or a music distributor, man, you can contact Hendog Promotions. You can hit me up at the email link, man, at hendogpromotions2024@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up at 575-910-0015 and we'll take care of all your needs. Maria Linda, any last things, any last words to our fans, family, friends, anybody out there you'd like to send a shout out to before we head out?
Just a big thank you to everybody. Muchas gracias a todos y a todas. I'm so excited to be back, and I just love being on the show, and I wish everybody the best. Tomorrow is Thursday, but it's our Friday because we're not going to work at my school on Friday, so I'm going to have a long weekend. It's good to rest, and like Joe Leal was saying, be careful and be safe. Everyone out there, always be aware of your surroundings. We are living in tumultuous times. Así que queremos que todos estén bien y que siempre estén precavidos y sepan lo que está a su alrededor. Just be careful, and thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you, Hendog, and God bless everybody. Que Dios los bendiga y que los bendiga a todos.
Well, I do want to say thank you to Maria Linda for making them a welcome back to the New Korea Talk Show. And also, Maria Linda, thank you to all our fans and all our family and all the artists that vote.
Yes, thank you to family and friends, and thank you to everybody that voted for us. Hendog, you look so awesome in the pictures with the award. I couldn't believe it that we won that award. So thank you all for voting.
And when I was just going to San Antonio for a gig, right? I had to go DJ in Kennedy, Texas, man, which is about a 10-hour drive with the truck and trailer and stuff like that. And of course, we took our time getting there, right? And I get a phone call. I'm like, a la máquina. Like, I get a phone call, like, and it says Jesse Torres. I'm like, a la máquina. You know, I mean,
Oh my.
I know he's busy, right? And with all his awards and stuff like that. And he's like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, man, you guys got the votes, man. There's a little over 8,000 votes for the podcast. I'm like, a la máquina. Oh,
Oh, yay. I can't believe it. And that's my lucky number, 8. So thank you. I can't believe it. Wow. That's an amazing story, Hen Dog. You hadn't said that. Did you say that story already? I didn't know. I saw the pictures, but I wanted to interview and I wanted to ask you, like, how did you find out? Like, how did it happen? So thank you for letting all the fans and followers know.
yes, man. So here's the thing, guys. It's not all about winning that, right? But it does pay off when you bust your tails every single week. Because I mean, I know the hosts don't bust their tails just like I do, but they do bust their tails to jump on the show because they got to take time, to go get makeup. They got to take their time to go take a shower, put their lip liner on, and they got to take time from their husband or their spouses, and they got to make it for
And our
themselves.
kids, and our kids. But like you said, Hen Dog, it's very important that I'm glad that you mentioned that because every artistic endeavor, whether it be you being a DJ, being an artist, or me being an artist, every artistic endeavor takes away a little piece of our heart. But we're happy to do that because that's time that we'll never get back. But it's positive energy that we're contributing out into the universe. And hopefully, if we make somebody laugh or somebody smile or somebody likes what we sang or what we say, and that brightens your day, then it's all worth it.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. But thank you to all the fans, all the supporters, all the DJs. I give this trophy to all the fans out there. So, and because that's what makes the show. It's not us. It's the people that
It's the people, yes.
because I mean we can sit here and talk all night long, Maria Linda, with everybody, right? And we can put on 5-6 hours a night, and we may get maybe 1 or 10, maybe 1 or 2 viewers throughout the whole night. But and it's the artists, it's the guests, it's the fans, the people that share, and they come back to us, right? And they come back.
Yes, they contribute. They're the ones that respond, and like you said, they're the ones that take time of their day to say hello to us. So thank you so much. Jesse Torres says, "Well deserved." Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for watching.
Yes,
Blessings.
sir. Yes, sir. Jesse Torres got his another award show coming up. He's got it in 3 different cities. I think the award show. The main one is going to be in Zapata, Texas. Man, he's going to have one in San Antonio, Texas. He's got three different spots meant to have this award show. So I believe it's the 12th, 13th, and the 14th. If I'm not mistaken, I have to get you some more clarification on that. That way I can start posting it out there for the fans and for his fans out there as well. So you might even see Hendog out there. You never know. Hendog likes to travel, man. So, but God bless you, Maria Linda. Thank you so much. And we appreciate all our fans. We
Blessings.
appreciate everybody that tunes in. Don't forget
Yes,
to
blessings to our family, to our friends, to everyone.
Thursday tomorrow. You're gonna have Letty Pinup Doll. You're gonna have Zay Zay. You're gonna have Esmeralda Duran, and you're gonna have myself on the show tomorrow. God bless you guys. Thank y'all